Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to Nock's Asian Recipe. Today she's using her own firm tofu in a dish that's breaded with orange sauce and a little sweet and sour. And the first thing she's going to do is she's going to take one orange and get the juice. And she's going to want to get all of the juice out of this one. I guess she gets about 1/3 of a cup of fresh squoze orange juice for this dish. Next, she's going to take about 450 grams of her own firm tofu and cut it into pieces about 3 or 4 centimeters long and a little bit more than a centimeter square. This is her own homemade tofu, as we said, and she's double pressed it to get out the extra moisture. Next, she's going to make her batter, and she's going to start off with about 50 grams of cornstarch, 50 grams of flour, and about 50 grams also of rice flour or rice starch if you desire, a tablespoon of olive oil, then she's going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and the last thing, she's going to add a couple of tablespoons of her fresh orange juice. And now she's ready to make this into a batter. She's got about 150 milliliters of water, room temperature water, which she's going to add little by little and whisk it up until it becomes the consistency of a batter. When her batter is ready, she'll add some chopped garlic in there, 2 or 3 cloves, and mix that in as well. Now simply cover the pieces of tofu with batter. Go to your frying pan, very hot oil, and she's going to fry this twice. She's going to fry every piece one time, take it out, drain off the excess oil, let it cool down a little bit, and then fry it again so that it becomes crispier. And then now she's going to fry the pieces a second time, as we said, so that they become a better texture, a crispier texture, and brown in color. She's going to want to keep turning them over until they're all browned nicely. Okay, then she's going to set aside this tofu and let the excess oil drain. And now it's time to make the sauce. A little bit of her homemade chili sauce, which you can see in the link below. Another video on this homemade chili sauce, vinegar based. Very delicious. She's going to add a couple of tablespoons of light soy sauce. And after the soy sauce, she's going to add some of the fresh orange juice that she has reserved, set aside. She'll eventually add all of it, but a little bit at a time, and keep mixing it in with the other ingredients. Stir the orange juice in well, and this is a syrup that she makes from normal white sugar. You could use honey if you wanted to. Nock prefers to make her own sugar-based syrup at home for these kind of recipes. Sweeten up this sauce a little bit. Next, she's going to be adding about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. She's going to mix this very well and then incorporate the rest of her fresh orange juice into it. Continue to mix it very well, and the last step to thicken up this sauce, a little bit of cornstarch which she'll dissolve in water. It's always important when using cornstarch to dissolve it first so it doesn't get lumpy. And then this sauce now will go into a saucepan and will be heated on high heat until it becomes thick. There it is. You can see the texture of this one, and you have the sweet and a little bit of sour from the orange. And she's just simply going to incorporate the tofu pieces in there and cook it briefly to cover them. Now it's ready to serve. She's garnished with a little bit of fresh tomato. To finish it off, she's going to add some roasted sesame seed and then a little bit of green onion. And this is ready to go. It's a perfect starter dish. This flavor tends to open your appetite a lot. We hope you enjoy it. It's very hard to stop eating this one, though. It's dangerous as an appetizer. People will get full before the main course. It's crunchy and chewy and delicious. Thanks for watching.